Greetings, I'm John Setzler. Welcome back to the Kamado Joe Cooking Channel. Earlier this week I polled the subscribers to our Facebook page and asked what their favorite way to do corn on the cob on the grill was, and man, we got a ton of different answers, lots of really great ideas. So today I'm going to take sort of a mixture of a lot of those ideas and put it together, and we're going to fire up the classic Joe here and grill some corn on the cob. So let's get started. Okay, I've got my charcoal piled up mostly to one side of my Kamado Joe here because we're going to set up to cook direct and indirect for this cook. I'm going to light up one of my Kamado Joe fire starter cubes and set it right down here. We're going to let that burn with the lid open for about 10 minutes. Okay, after our charcoal gets lit, I'm going to set my divide and conquer flexible cooking system in place here. And what I've got configured here is I've got one of my half moon grill grates on the low side directly above the coals, and on the other side in the lower position I have my heat deflector, and I've got the other half of the grill grate in the elevated position here for indirect cooking. So we're going to close the lid and we're going to let our Joe come up to about 400 degrees or so. In order to get the Joe stabilized at around 400 degrees, I'm going to leave the vent probably 2/3 of the way open on the bottom, and on the top vent I'm going to close the top slider about 3/4 of the way and open the daisy wheel fully, and we'll adjust the slider up here if we need to bring the temperature up or down. While our grill's warming up, we're going to make a baste to go on our corn. I'm going to start here with 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, and then we're going to follow that with about 1 teaspoon of our Kamado Joe vegetable seasoning. We're going to toss that right in there and give that a good mix. The next thing we're going to do is make our baste, and we're going to start that out with about 1/4 cup of mayo and about an equal amount of sour cream. Going to use 1 teaspoon of your favorite barbecue rub, about 1/4 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper, 1 clove of freshly minced garlic, a couple of tablespoons of fresh chopped cilantro, about 1 teaspoon or so of fresh squeezed lemon juice, and we're just going to mix that all up really well. And after that's mixed, we're going to set that in the refrigerator until we're ready to use it. Next thing you want to do is take several fresh ears of corn, and then we're going to baste it with our oil and spice mixture. We're going to hit each of these ears of corn all the way around. Okay, now that our grill's up to temp, we're going to open it up. We're going to put these ears of corn right down here over the direct heat, and we're going to roll these guys every minute or so and get a light char on the outside all the way around. Okay, after our corn starts to get the light char that we're looking for, we're going to take those off and set them up over on the indirect side of the grill, and we're going to close the lid and let those go for about 10 more minutes. These guys are ready. Wow, I'll fog up my camera lens. Okay, we'll take these inside and finish them up so we can have a taste. Okay, these guys are ready, and the next thing we're going to do is slather on some of the topping that we made. We're going to cover each of these ears of corn, and then we're going to sprinkle a little freshly grated pecorino romano cheese on top. And the next thing we're going to do is give this a try. Man, that's finger licking good corn. Has a beautiful crunch to it. Awesome flavor. If you've never tried grilling corn before or roasting corn on your grill, I highly recommend giving this a try. Let us know what you think. Join us on Facebook, facebook.com/KamadoJoe. Leave us a comment on the video. Let us know what you think about this recipe. Give us a shout. Until next time, this is John Setzler with Kamado Joe Cooking Channel.